Isn't it? It's like the last 15 metres just helping too strong at the end. And
plenty more to come for Tyler Gunn, though.
Absolutely.
We know that. He's just 22 years old.
There they are, the two on the track. And, well, the women's final here. There's this is very interesting because there are DNSs all over the place.
Where is everybody?
I have no idea. On screen are the two that we've been talking about.
What on earth is
most of the
here?
time? Benderi Oboya and Ruby are here, but there are 5 not at their blocks at the moment. I have no idea what's going on here.
Jeez,
but
that's pretty disappointing, I got to say.
So there are 3 interstaters. Caitlin Banner from Queensland and 2. Ellie Beer not here at the moment and 4 for Queensland. And Victoria's Kendra Hubbard also not here.
Well,
but geez, okay.
Pretty disappointing, isn't it?
We've got the 2. We've got the 2 big guns, but okay. Well,
it's going to be a good race.
I'm not worried
anyway,
about the call now.
Yeah.
I'm sort of
it should be a bit easier for you.
Focusing on the middle of the track. Look, they're side by side. Thankfully, they are side by side.
Well, you got to. Bendere gets the better of that draw, doesn't she? Because Annie will have no idea where she is until they get to probably halfway around the home turn.
Had to get.
Bendere has been going out quick though. She's been going out very quick in these races. So let's find out what she's got. But yeah, pretty disappointing with the DNSs in what's the main event.
Possibly just having to fly home early. I mean, work on Monday, I guess, or other commitments. But yeah
might be flights home. But
3 out of 5.
Geez, scratch from the event early so people can be put in the final.
No, Jess Thornton as well in 3. Big omission there too.
Yeah. Disappointing, very disappointing.
Ferrier ran the 200 as well, possibly. Caitlin Ferrier, it was supposed to be an 8. So anyway, whatever the reasons, look, this is the final event of the 2021 New South Wales Track and Field Championships, and we've got the 2 big ones. So let's go through the field of 4. Sydney Burrell, the Hills in 1. Benderi Oboya, the 2019 World Championship representative, in 5. Annalise Ruby in 6, the 2016 Rio Olympic semi-finalist in this event, and Jasmine Guthrie on the outside, 9 for UTS North. It's Oboya versus Ruby. It's the last event of the 2021 New South Wales Open Championships.
Thank you, everyone, for your company at home. Thank you, Jimmy, for all your help. It's been a big 3 days of competition here at SOPAC. See if we can end with a bang.
Away, Burrell and Guthrie on the outside, but it's Oboya and Ruby on the inside. Even start between the big 2 guns. Oboya just starting to get on the shoulder of Ruby. So Oboya continues her tactic of the first 200 in a quick time. She's already on Ruby's shoulder, and Ruby does get her first look at her, and we're not even 200 metres into this one. What can Ruby respond with? Not much at this time. Can Oboya keep on going? Ruby is trying to go with her. Oboya is too good at the moment, and that gap is expanding. 36 on the clock. Oboya comes into the home straight. It's Oboya versus the clock. Ruby trying to make up the distance. She can't at the moment. There's 8 metres between them. Benderi Oboya at full flight. Watch the clock. 40, 59, 51.62. 51.62 for Benderi Oboya in a dominant solo display. One of her fastest runs of her career, and essentially solo. She goes 0.27 outside the Olympic qualifier, 51.35 it was. But a dominant display from Benderi Oboya. 49 and 50 turned over on the clock, and she was not far away from the finish line. 51.62 officially. There it is, 51.61, 26 hundredths outside the Olympic qualification mark for Tokyo. And there she is. She'd be happy with that run. She goes 51.97 at Bankstown last week, 52.09 in the semi, and then 51.61 essentially solo. Annalise Ruby, no answer to the dominance of Oboya to wrap up this year's championships. She gets silver 53.28 and Guthrie 54.56. Guthrie just misses the World Junior qualifier of 54.37. So just sneaking outside there, and we'll have a look at the race again.
The lane draw didn't matter, did it? Oboya was just far too good. No lane draw would have helped Annie Ruby overcome that. We know Ruby hasn't been in top form. She's still building back to her best, and her best is good enough to make an Olympic semi-final. We know that, so don't worry about her prospects. But Benderi Oboya is a class above at the moment in New South Wales 400 metre running. No one's getting nearer just at the minute.
Oh,
and
look
at
at
how
her
comfortable the stride
third 100 is critical in that. Look at the gap she puts on Ruby there.
That's a demolition. That's not close in 400 metre terms.
Absolutely fluent.
That's a smashing.
And she keeps going, doesn't she? She wanted that time.
Ran it out. Not too far from an Olympic qualifier.
Head position absolutely perfectly still. I'm not dip at the line.
There'll be a 400 at one of these track classics. I'm sure Queensland's got one. That'll be a pretty solid championship. That'll be a pretty solid 400 metres up there in Queensland with silver points on the line.
Well, to be honest,